So when parties separate, each has parental responsibility for their child or children, and the law expects them to work together and co-parent after their separation. The first step in resolving any dispute about a parenting matter is for the parties to attend a mediation process, sit down, talk about their children's needs, and attempt to agree on a parenting plan. So if the parents are unable to agree on a parenting plan, then either can activate the jurisdiction of the family court and have a judge determine the parenting arrangements for them. Child custody matters can be incredibly stressful and emotive for all involved. Our focus is to de-escalate any situation that comes before us so that you can work with your former partner to put together child-focused parenting arrangements that will give your children safety, security, and stability for the long term. Often following a separation, one parent may find themselves not spending any time or not spending substantial or significant time with their children. Children are only children once. At Waters Lawyers, we believe children have a right to a relationship with both of their parents. We can use the law to make sure this happens.
Well, there can be two processes. The parties or the parents can agree, and we can have orders made to the court, and then the court will agree on those orders and send them to the parties, and the parents never formally walk into the court. Or the parties don't agree. In that circumstance, a judge will determine what the best interests are of the children. The second consideration is the safety of the children. The views of a teenager hold very significant weight in circumstances where the child understands what that child is deciding or views the child is making. When the child is very young, a court will take into consideration a primary attachment or a primary carer. When the child is older, a court will generally give you block amounts of time for the other parent.
The law does not distinguish between fathers and mothers. They both are equally important in the lives of the children. When filing a court application, you can expect to receive an initial court date in approximately 2 months. However, at the first court date, it is not a full trial. The court will seek to make interim parenting orders based on your paperwork and generally progress the matter to determine what is in the long-term best interests of your children.